still not sure I believe all this.
What, that I talked you out of leaving work early?
No, that you wanted to come to my place. You did, and you're here.
Wanted to see how a DA lives.
I wanted to observe, did you, the budding young anthropologist, the savage up close?
My danger?
I certainly hope so. That way you came?
Actually, I thought I was just amusing myself.
Oh, my God. Downgraded from a savage to a Lhasa Apso.
I thought you'd be ecstatic to have a Capua girl on your arm. Everyone would be gossiping about the man who has the woman who jilted Cruz Castillo.
No, I don't want you because of for gossip value. I mean, it may be hard to believe that I do think of things often besides Cruz Castillo, but you never seem to.
Does this mean you're not going to be gossiping about me?
Is that all you gleaned out of my little paragraph?
That's all I could understand.
Maybe we should discuss what we're going to do tonight.
Do?
Hmm?
I thought we'd stay right here. It's awfully cozy.
Well, maybe that's somebody else to spread the gossip.
Just don't let business ruin our evening.
Good, I'm glad you're home.
Listen, I'm awfully sorry,
but
I had...
You are on a real power trip, Timmons. Just because I beat you in the David Laurent case doesn't give you any reason to come down on me with both feet.
Oh, come on, Ann. Listen, they don't like it when people scream in the hall.
Oh, darn. Thanks a lot.
You're welcome.
Eden. Hi, Julia.
Sorry, I didn't know you had company.
We had company, now we have a crowd.
Well, this won't take long at all. I received a notice charging me with criminal negligence and contempt of court, and that I defied the conditions of Mark's bail while he was my client because I arranged a meeting between Mark and Mary, which eventually led to Mary's death. Now, Mary's mother was the complainant. I happen to know Theta. So someone else must have put her up to this.
I never met the woman.
I don't believe you.
I give you my word, I had nothing to do with this. Some assistant district attorney must have filed the charges. I'm completely without my knowledge.
Don't you think that you should have... Oh, yeah.
What?
It's Mason. I'll be damned. He really is out to get me.
Mason's understandably upset.
I know Mason's upset, but he's blaming me.
Take it easy, Julia. Mason hasn't been himself lately, but somebody should tell him that he can't use his office for personal grudges.
You wait in the car?
Oh, look, I guess this is something that I have to attend to.
Well, okay, then why don't you go ahead and attend to it? I'll wait here for you.
Don't you want to help your brother?
Well, I've really done all I can, and besides, I'd like to continue our evening. I wouldn't mind waiting for you.
Okay. Help yourself to the wine and any other upscale things you can find in the refrigerator like brie. I'll be back and have the place fingerprinted.
What is that?
Just a key. My apartment. You get upset, lonely, have a place to go. Somebody to see. Just a key. A fight. A place where you'd be safe. And very, very low.
Hi.
Oh, Cruz. Hello, sweetheart.
I got your message.
I'm so glad that you came. I decided that it was about time I took my husband to dinner. Since Brandon's away at camp, we should take advantage of this time we have alone.
Oh, that sounds great, Santana, but I've got to meet Paul first.
You do?
Yeah, Keith Timmons is all over me about the way our task force on the undocumented worker thing is operating.
Well, he's just jealous because he couldn't handle it half as well as you can.
I'm not sure he knows that. I'll have to tell him next time I get a chance.
Will you be long? Can I wait here for you?
If you don't mind.
No, not a bit.
Look, I'll be back as fast as I can. By the way, I found this on the floor of the car. I thought it was our house key at first, but it isn't. Do you recognize it?
Oh, good. I thought I'd lost it. It belongs to a client of mine, the Greenwalds. They gave it to me when I was decorating their house, and I've been meaning to give it back. It must have just fallen out of my purse.
I'm glad I found it then.
Dr. McCormick, this came for your special delivery. We signed for it at the desk.
Thank you.
Dear Dr. McCormick, you are hereby advised that the Board of Medical Quality Assurance is reviewing allegations of misconduct, which may result in restriction or revocation of your medical license. Mason.
Hi.
Hey there.
I just thought maybe you could use some company.
Thank you. I had Rosa get some of Mary's things together. I was going to bring them over to her mother.
I think she's probably the sweetest girl I ever knew.
She meant a great deal to me.
And she saved my life, Cece. She's the one that urged me to go to the hospital to get treatment. Lost a pretty good friend there.
I feel like I've lost a daughter. Excuse me. George, what are you doing here?
Good evening, Cece. Mrs. Armand.
Hello, George.
I was served with some documents just before I left the office.
What kind of documents?
It seems that Mary's mother is suing you and your hotel chain for $2 million.
Mary's mother?
They say your negligence caused her death. So I think we should turn around and go after the sign construction company. It was their shoddy work that caused it.
All right, Judge, do what you have to do, but just settle it. Pay her the $2 million, all right?
It's not just the $2 million, I'm afraid. There's more. Mrs. Bassett is also asking for $25 million in punitive damages. And on the advice of the DA's office, she may also bring criminal charges.
What?
Mason,
What do you want?
I just came by to pay my condolences and to bring you these flowers.
That was thoughtful of you. Want to come in?
Sure. I hope you realize how terribly sorry I am about what happened to Mary. What an awful accident.
Wasn't an accident. People were responsible. They'll pay. Heard you were at the service. That was a nice gesture.
Well, I wasn't sure I would be welcome, but I couldn't stay away. I was hoping I would see you there and I could get a chance to talk to you.
I went to the church early. I didn't stay long.
You probably couldn't stand to see Mark playing the part of the bereaved husband. Oh, I don't blame you. It turned my stomach as well. I have something for you. I'm not a Catholic. I guess I'm not really anything. But I did set aside the money from yesterday's cookie sales, and I bought a mass card from a priest in Mary's name.
Thank you, Gina. I appreciate it. I know she would, too.
I hope you'll let me know if there's anything I can do for you, Mason. In spite of everything that's happened between us, you're still the closest thing I have to a friend around here.
Well, since we haven't been what you could call friends in quite some time, Gina, you'll understand if I can't help but wonder what it is you want.
I don't have any ulterior motives, Mason. I would only like to do something to help you. If my company can get you through this trying time, believe me, I'm there for you. I care for you very much, and if I can comfort you in any way.
I've got some scores to settle. That should keep me busy for a while. Look, thank you for the flowers and all. I don't want to be rude, but I think I'd like it if you left now.
I hate to leave when you're so upset.
I'll be more upset if you stay.
Give me a call if you change your mind.
Is everything set, Mr. Vice President?
Yes, sir, Mr. President. Baker here, and I will set up the screen.
Oh, Miss Rosenthal, will you be joining us in the Rose Garden this afternoon? If so, bring those antacids.
Are you sure this is going to work?
Oh, no, like a charm. We pop out of this place. We go over for a nice meal. Nobody knows we're gone. And I found this terrific movie to show for us when we get back.
What else can I do, sir? Can I do anything else?
Yeah. You go over, hit the lights. I get this rolling. Then we duck behind the projector, out through the air conditioning ducts. And remember, you are paired off with Alice. Don't forget.
Okay.
All right. Nice and dark. That's perfect. Kelly, check and see if the coast is clear.
Yes.
We got it. Away we go. Come on.
I just got the notice of the charges you're persuading Theta Bassett to bring against me. Mason, what are you trying to accomplish here?
I'm trying to do for you what you should have done for yourself after Phoenix. Make sure you never practice law again.
For some reason, you have it fixed in your head that I was trying to lure Mary up to the rooftop and force her to bargain with Mark about rape charges. I give you my word of honor. That is untrue.
I could not love you half so much, loved I not your honor more.
I am telling you the truth. I wanted to talk to Mary to tell her that she had nothing to worry about.
What do you mean, nothing to worry about?
I wanted to reassure her that I would not humiliate her on the stand, that the whole trial would be over short and sweet.
How could you guarantee that? Were you that sure of your case?
No, I was that sure of myself. Mason, this is difficult for me to explain to you, but...
Well, why don't you rehearse it while I get that? We want your excuses to sound plausible, don't we? Well, a house call from the ex-Dr. McCormick.
You know what this is, don't you? They're threatening to take away my medical license. Now, what did you tell them?
Bet you'd practiced medicine long enough.
This isn't a joke, Mason. You can't play with my life like this.
If I'm playing, it's for keeps.
Oh, so you admit to being behind it?
Oh, freely. I told the medical board about how you falsified the patient's records in your malpractice case. I'm having that case declared a mistrial so you can be retried with the additional charges of perjury and fraud thrown in. I'm going to make sure that both you and Julia have to find new careers.
He's doing this to you, too.
Yes, I know that, Mark, and if you're looking to me for help, don't.
Not if my life depended on it.
Look, if you want to hang Mark from the highest tree, I will gladly hand you the rope. Don't you see that that's why I took on his case in the first place? Because I knew the evidence against him was slim. Another attorney might be able to take his case and get him off. I would have gladly let you wipe the courtroom floor with him.
The hell you would. She kept boasting to me about what a pleasure it would be to beat Mason in court again. And how she could convince any jury that Mary just trumped up the rape charge.
That is a lie. Trying to get even with me now, Mark?
No, you're just trying to save your own skin.
Why doesn't one of you tell me how the three of you came to be up on that roof? That would certainly help me decide what to do and to whom.
Sure, that's easy. Julia arranged the whole thing.
That is untrue.
Mason, I am as sorry about what happened to Mary as you are. Now, whatever you think about me, I loved her as much as you did. And if I thought there was anyone to blame, I'd tell you. Because I'd like to see them punished myself. And I swear to you, what happened on that rooftop was an accident.
Maybe you're right, Mark. Maybe I'm being too emotional.
Yes, you are. I don't blame you, but you are.
I think it would be good if the two of you left now. I have some things to think through.
Mason, please reconsider about dropping these charges.
I'll let you know, Julia. Right now, I need time to think.
Yes, Julia, let's give him time to think. Then he'll realize how wrong he is. You'll call us, though, won't you, Mason?
Oh, don't worry. You'll be hearing from me real soon. Gina, it's Mason. Listen, if that offer still stands, there is something you can do for me after all.
Well, if you didn't want me to answer, then why did you call?
I wanted to see if you would.
Well, I thought I would answer the phone because I thought you might call to tell me why you were running so late.
I was just kidding. Listen, it looks like I'm going to be tied up here a while longer.
You didn't find Mason?
Not yet.
Well, actually, I think that I should call it a night. I think I should get going.
No, listen, this won't be long. Why don't you wait there for me?
No, I don't think so. Maybe some other time, okay?
All right, but I'm sorry. It would have been nice.
Yeah, well, maybe again some other time. See ya.
Cruz! Eating dinner alone tonight, are we?
No, I'm dining with my wife, as a matter of fact.
All right, I would have thought you'd been working on the immigrant pastry.
I thought I'd take time out to eat. That is a lot, I believe.
Just asking. Listen, have you seen Mason? He was supposed to meet me here tonight.
No, I haven't.
Incidentally, I heard that one of your men on the task force got suspended. Alvarez. Why was it?
Beats me. While we're on the subject of officers, though, I don't suppose you know anybody on the force that you'd like to recommend to replace him on the project, do you?
No, not really. I mean, just as long as he's qualified. Why do you ask?
Well, you've taken such an active interest in things, I thought you might have a suggestion.
I thought you and Alvarez were buddies.
Oh, we are.
Well, then why don't you keep him in on it?
Can't do it. He's retired.
I've got news for you, Mark. You're not going to manipulate me the way you manipulated Mary. And I appreciate the way Mason feels. Maybe I don't agree with his methods, but I certainly understand what he's been through and why he feels the way he does.
In other words, you won't help me.
Oh, that's right. Excuse me? Gina, what do you want?
I'm looking for Mark. I thought Cece might know where he is.
He's here. Come in.
Thank you. Well, I'm glad I finally managed to track you down. I have something for you.
What is it?
I have no idea. Mason just asked me to make sure you got it.
Mark, I think you were right about my being overly emotional. What do you say we put an end to the hostilities? Meet me at the Orient Express at 8 tonight. Mason.
Did he say anything when he gave this to you?
Just that I should make sure that you got it.
Why didn't he deliver it himself?
How should I know? Maybe he's too busy.
Thank you. Sorry to take so much of your time, Sophia, but should have known.
Oh, a table set for two. How nice. Has Cece proposed yet?
Oh, Gina, I don't really think I'm going to discuss personal matters with you.
Why not? After all, I'm on your side. I don't blame you for not wanting to be alone any longer. I feel the same way. I'm planning a little comeback of my own.
Really? Isn't that nice? But I think I'll be tactful enough not to ask who the lucky man is.
Don't worry. If I'm successful, you'll be the first one to hear.
I was just about to ring. May I come in?
I don't have much time.
I have some of Mary's things from her room. I thought you might like to have it.
Put them over there.
You leaving, Mason?
Yeah. I'm late for an appointment with the DA.
Does it have anything to do with the negligence charges you're threatening me with? I can understand Mary's mother being upset, but she wouldn't be doing this without your help.
You give me too much credit.
No, I don't. Only this time you went too far. You see, I would have given her the $2 million tomorrow morning, but you tacked on $25 million more for punitive damages. You tied my hands, Mason.
I like it when your hands are tied.
These criminal charges you're bringing against me, I'm not angry about that. I can understand the anger you have at a loss like this. I can even understand a certain desire for revenge, but Mason, it wasn't anybody's fault. I mean, it was an accident. Money's not going to compensate for Mary's life.
You're quite a player, Dad. You come in here with tears that are half crocodile and half glycerin, ready to do anything you can to keep from paying for your mistake.
That has nothing to do with why I'm here.
You know that in my entire life, there's only been 2 women that I really loved. One of them was my mother, and the other one was Mary. And you took them both away from me. You drove Mom away, and you drove Mary to Mark. And then you managed to keep me away from her in her final hour just long enough to let Julia and Mark lead her to her death.
You're just being irrational. All you're seeing are your own delusions.
All I'm seeing is the truth, Dad. And I'm going to exact payment in kind by taking away anyone you ever loved from you. You're finally going to get what you deserve.
Aquí. Anyone here? ¿Está alguien aquí? Óyeme aquí.
I'm positive, and we don't even have to whisper around here. The joint is closed for repairs. Jimmy, this is this fantastic seafood restaurant that I was telling you about.
This is where we're going to have dinner?
Okay, so the joint is a dump. But I promise you, each and every one of you, some fantastic cuisine. And tonight, I am the maître d', and you can call me
spoiled. Hard for me to get used to Mr. Cutnick when he's not a president. It's the first time I've seen him this way.
Well, Owen, which way do you like him best?
Well, he has more authority as a president.
Okay, my friends, listen up. I got little things for each and every one of you to do.
Therapy.
Well, not really. Let's call them chores, okay? Owen, I want you to take all these tablecloths and string them around the window so nobody can look in. Alice, see if you can go find some candles. Jimmy, put these tables together so we have a picnic-like effect, okay? You want to supervise, or you want to chore yourself?
No, I do. Pearl, do you realize what you've done? I mean, everybody's doing something together. I mean, there's really nothing wrong with us once we have a goal to look forward to. And I mean, maybe they're all a little eccentric, I know, but I've never met anybody who wasn't interested.
Right.
Anyway, I'm real proud of you, Pearl.
Well, proud of me. I'm doing this because I enjoy seeing all these people happy. You too.
Oh, Pearl, I'm having too much fun. I may never want to go back.
Yeah, well, time's gonna come when you're gonna have to, but sooner or later, we're gonna get you out of that place once and for all. Right now, I just want you to enjoy, and maybe, just maybe, I have a little surprise coming up later on tonight.
Another surprise? Pearl?
What?
I think maybe they're missing us back at the hospital.
Oh, no,
right?
don't even mention the hospitals.
Okay, I won't, because then we'll spoil what's gonna... Pearl?
What's wrong?
Alice, where'd Alice go?
Well, I don't know. I sent her off to look for the candles. And do you happen to know where Alice is? You were in charge of that department.
Oh, she was here just a minute ago.
Well, she ain't here now.
Well, let's go find her. Maybe she wandered off somewhere. Let's go find her. Alice!
That settles it, folks. Look who is chef for this evening.
What are you doing here? I was trying to be discreet. I didn't know who was at the door. Guess Keith schedules his women too close together.
I'm not one of Keith's women. I came by to bring something to him, that's all.
You have your own key. It's very businesslike.
Now, don't try to make something unpleasant about this. Keith asked me to decorate his apartment now that I'm finished with his office.
I bet he finds you very decorative.
You have no right to talk to me that way. I'm not one of your employees.
Oh, no. You've come a long way since then. From my house to Cruz's to Keith's.
Look, I will tell you once more. Keith wanted me to redo his apartment. He gave me a key so that I could get into his apartment so I could do some sketches. But I am bringing the key back because I have decided not to take the job.
Quick, I'll give that to you. You know, I used to feel sorry for you, but I don't anymore. I hope that you slip up and you lose your husband, because you don't deserve him.
I knew it. I knew that you were still after Cruz, and I knew that the only reason you were going out with Keith was because you wanted to make...
Make you what, jealous? You think I care about your sordid little affairs?
No, this isn't an affair.
Of course it is. It's just not a very well-managed one. It'd be pathetic if it wasn't so destructive, you accusing me and Cruz of sneaking around behind your back, which is not true while you're sleeping with Keith the entire time. I would love to go to Cruz and tell him the entire truth, but I wouldn't want to hurt him. Because if he knew that his loyalty to you and all the pain that we've gone through was for nothing, I just don't know what he would do.
I never asked anyone to sacrifice anything. All I wanted was a husband who loved me, and if Cruz can't do that, he can go. I've told Cruz 1,000 times that he's free to go to you whenever he wants to, but he won't leave me.
Of course he won't. Because he's honorable, and he's loyal, and his marriage vows mean something to him, which obviously isn't the case with you, because you'll do anything to hurt him. Betraying his trust, making a mockery of his devotion to you.
No, I haven't. I loved Cruz. I still love him.
No, you don't. Because if you did, you'd be honest with him, and you wouldn't cheat on him. You'd get out of his life.
I can't. Yeah, sometimes I want to. Sometimes I tell myself that I will. But Eden, I can't stop hoping. How does that make me any different than you? Isn't that what you've been doing all along?
I guess I am wrong. Because I do feel sorry for you.
Mason? Mason!
There you are. Yeah, I'm here, Mark.
Well, maybe we should go somewhere else to talk. The sign outside said the place was closed for a private party.
We're the private party. I had the place closed just for us. Everybody's gone.
It's kind of an extravagant gesture, isn't it?
I can afford it.
Hey. What's this all about?
Retribution, Mark. Start walking. Who's here?
Eden?
Stay here with me tonight.
Can't.
You still angry with me?
No. I mean, I didn't like the idea that we came back together because of a deception, but I'm not angry.
Then why won't you stay?
You've given me so many things to think about in the last couple of days. Getting married. The first time a marriage fails, it's awful. The second time, it's catastrophic.
It won't fail.
How do you know? You can't be sure of that.
Sophia, how do you know anything? Life doesn't give you any guarantees, does it?
No, but sometimes good sense does. You see, if you ever have any doubts about whether I love you or not, you got the answer to that the day we were married. I promised you I'd love you forever, and that's one promise I haven't broken.
I wish you'd reconsider. It would be just wonderful having you back in the house again. I'm sorry.
I am too.
Hello. Yes, Dr. Rawlings. What? What do you mean, gone? Gone where? Oh, when did this happen? All right, Dr. Rawlings, all right. You just do what you have to do to find it. Yes, just let me know.
What happened?
Kelly, she managed to get out of the hospital. They don't know how long ago, and she left with a couple of patients.
Oh, no. All right. I'm going to go home. Maybe she'll call me there.
That's a good idea.
All right. Now, please, call me and let me know if
You
anything
do
happens.
the same, please.
Come on. Look, I hope you know what you're doing, Mason. You got a permit for that thing?
Now, you don't need to concern yourself with that, Mark. You have more pressing problems.
Hey, what do you want from me? I thought you wanted to put an end to our hostilities.
I lied.
Then what do you want from me? You want to scare me? All right, I'm scared. What else you want from me, huh?
I should think that'd be obvious by now, Mark. If you love Mary as much as you say you did, as much as I did, for example, then you'd feel the same way. Then life isn't really worth living without her. So I'm going to put you out of your misery, Mark.
Mason.
You guessed it. I'm going to kill you.
Necesitamos 2 hombres para manejar la camioneta. Y antes de salir, tiene el tanque con gasolina. Sí. We will be picking up 20 men tonight. Check them over and make sure they are young and healthy and able to work. Trabajadores fuertes, claro. If the driver has any trouble coming back across the border, he knows what to do. Él sabe qué hacer, los matar. ¿Comprende?
We're not home right now, but if you'll leave a message at the sound of the tone, we'll get back to you as soon as possible.
Cruz, it's Eden. I'm at 925 Red Bluff Road. It's urgent. I think there might be some trouble. Hurry.
You're out of your mind. People are gonna know you did that. You'll be everyone's first suspect.
Probably. I don't care what happens to me as long as you pay for what you did to Mary. And me.
Hey!
You're gonna pay for her life, Mark. With yours.
All right, okay, come on. Mason, you gotta know, I didn't kill her. I'd never do anything to hurt her, you know that.
You're lying. Contempt.
Wait! All right. I'll do anything you want, Mason. I'll give her medicine. I'll leave Santa Barbara. But don't kill me.
You know now how Mary must have felt the night you raped her? Did she beg you to stop the way you're begging me? Promise you anything if you just wouldn't hurt her? You see now how she must have felt?
I didn't rape her.
That's it, Mark. That's your last lie.
All right. Yeah, I raped her. I was angry. Don't you understand? I couldn't help myself. I didn't mean to hurt her.
You didn't mean to hurt her.
Oh,
God.
All right, listen. She begged me to stop, and I couldn't stop myself. She told me she loved you and not me. I couldn't stand that.
That she loved me?
Yes! I wanted to punish her, and you. I hated the both of you that night.
So you raped her?
Yes!
The only possible way you have out now, Mark, is to sign a confession. Will you do that?
Yes, I'll do that.
Start writing.
Oh, no, Alice. It's all right. You got nothing to be sorry about. It was just a little fire. There was no harm done, and we put it all out, didn't we? Guess what? We still get to finish that terrific ice cream dessert you made for all of us. Yep.
It was just an accident. It's over now. It's okay.
It's okay.
I know how you feel. Everybody kept telling me that I did this terrible thing and that I was a terrible person because of it. But I know now that I'm not. And whatever happened, I didn't do it on purpose, just like you did.
Kelly, you know, if you really believe that, maybe, just maybe you'll remember that night in the hotel and everything that happened. You see, if your mind doesn't get in the way and doesn't have to protect you, you open up and you start remembering things. Hey, Owen, what are you doing opening the door there? No! Oh, my... You set the smoke alarm on.
Got a lot of hard bark on you, my friend, breaking into my apartment and leaving little notes like this.
I like to keep in practice, amigo.
Well, I just hope you made sure that there was nobody there when you broke in.
Quitado. Of course I made sure. You know, I am the one who should be angry for you because you are late. But am I angry? Huh? No.
No, I bet you're not. Not as long as I have this. One now. And, one when I get back from Mexico.
Have I ever let you down before?
Arranque la camioneta. Vamos ahora.
Hello.
Are you all right?
Yes.
I had an errand to run. I told you that I wanted to return that key. And I came back here and the whole place was closed and you were gone.
Why didn't you go home?
You said you'd meet me here, so I waited for you.
Oh, yeah, well, I didn't know the restaurant was going to be closed tonight. Why don't we just go someplace else?
Cruz, I love you so much. I wish I could make you believe that.
We do sometimes.
I need you.
Charlotte, are you sure you want to do this here?
Yes, why not? It's just us for once. Please.
Julia?
I'm sorry. I don't mean to interrupt. I don't suppose you know where Keith Timmons is, do you? I thought maybe he'd be having dinner here with Eden.
Well, no, I saw him a couple of hours ago, but he was looking for Mason.
Oh, well, fine. I'll check him at home then. I'm sorry to...
There you are. You're a hard woman to find.
Why would you want to find me, Gina?
Well, I have something to give you. Here we are.
What is this?
I don't know. Why don't you ask that worm, Mark McCormick? He got one as well.
There's an important meeting at the courthouse at 9 o'clock tonight. Meet me there. Mason.
Right, there you go. It's a confession, and I signed it. You got everything you want. Now, may I please go?
No.
What? You said if I gave you that you'd let me go.
Now everyone will know why you don't deserve to live.
No, don't!
Say your prayers, Mark.